Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is Monday and January is going so fast. It's the 20th already. Kenzie's timetable has changed slightly, which means I am taking him in late today and then picking him up at the usual time. But yeah, he doesn't have lessons first thing now. So on a Monday now I'm going to be walking Rocky a bit earlier. So I'm going to take all of the dogs with me when I take Kenzie to school in the next, well, 5 minutes. We're going to just get them all ready to go. And then, yeah, get Kenzie to school and go straight on, grab Rocky, do the dog walk, come home. And then I will go back for Kenzie and pick him up at whatever time. What time am I picking him up? Yeah, whatever time it is that I'm picking up. Because it's all changed. My Monday has changed. That's fine. Anyway, I'm using this magic cream. I don't know if you're meant to use it on your face. It's this cream that I got from a spiritual fair. Homemade. It's like the stuff I make. But, yeah. It smells quite similar to the stuff I make, looks quite similar, so I think she uses a lot of similar ingredients. There is a whole list on there, but it's healing balm and it's been great for, I've had sort of dry lips, spots around my lips and stuff, so that's worked quite nicely. But I think it makes quite a good wind chill barrier because it's slightly greasy, which is probably not good for your skin on your face because it's a bit more susceptible to spots and stuff, isn't it? With sort of a thicker, greasier layer, but because it's more of a balm, I think I can get away with it. Fingers crossed. It seems to be okay. I'm not putting any makeup on because it's cold and blowy out there, and I'm coming home and having a bath. And then I've got to go and see a client about a potential job, pet sit job. So I've got to go and see a client at 6 o'clock. So I thought I will just do the dog walk au naturel and then head off after I've had a bath and what have you later on. I made myself more presentable and done my hair to see the client. Anyway, this waffling is not getting dogs walked, is it? Or getting Kenzie to school. Let's go do that. Please excuse the noise of the kettle boiling. I'm going to wear my new gloves that one of my subscribers, Paul, bought me. He saw me without any gloves and sent them to me, which was very sweet. And I think, well, first of all, look how furry they are. Look at that. They're going to be so toasty warm. But, so I can still do my vlogging. You can't really see, can you? The first two fingers have got sort of touchscreen-ableness, which is awesome because I have to keep taking the gloves off, which is, to be fair, why I don't tend to wear gloves. I keep taking them on, pull them off and have to do that. Anyway, Kenzie's gone to go and get a lead from the car, which ties around my middle. I've had it in my van for ages. Thank you, Kenzie. But I'm going to use it for Timmy and Link today. Quite a big bit of kit. It comes with like a whole dog pouch. I've had this since well before Christmas and I've just never used it. It's got like a whole pouchy thing for having poo bags and bits in and treats and all. So I just put my thermos and then it's got two really heavy duty stretchy leads, which means I can have Link and Timmy on those rather than the makeshift one I made, and also walk Rocky and Bonnie without too much hassle. Anyway, let's make this tea. What do you think of my new, who is it that wears, is it Emos, is it, what brand of person is it that wears all the chains and the black and
the gimp?
Gimp was not the look I was going for. I need a mask.
I mean, you said you must wear the chains and the black, so.
I see where you were going there, but I was thinking more like, you know, people your age that wear all of these things.
Chav.
Chav. No, it's a type of people. You go in and they're wearing their little, the girls wear the little tiny rah-rah skirts. It's all black and it's all stripes. And goths. Goths?
Goth, yeah.
This is my new goth outfit. Or, thank you, Kenzie, your mother's new gimp outfit. It's about 11:20 and we're out. You've already got yourself tangled up in the lead. I don't quite know how you've managed that, but you've done it about, I don't know, 6 times already. I've put him on the extended lead round my middle. He's actually not pulling too bad because I've got the halty on him, which means he's unlikely to pull me over quite so much. It looks foggier than it is. Hold on, let's get the light back. There we go. There is a low-lying mist in the air. Hello, puppies. There is a low-lying mist in the air, but it's a lot warmer than I thought it was. My plan was to bring my hat and everything, and my gloves, which I've got my gloves, but I forgot my hat. But my gloves are still in my pocket because I'll be honest with you, it's not actually as cold as I thought it was. I haven't put any makeup on, as you can see. I need to wash my hair. So it's a scraggy dog walking pip this morning. It's just so nice though to be out in the fresh air and it not be bitterly cold or raining or anything like that. Now, I was having a conversation with friends the other day saying about how Timmy is fine with other dogs until you put him on the lead, and then he looks like the most savage beast. He's just taken to starting to bark at them, and we're correcting him, but well, it's rubbish by the bin here. At least it's in the right place, I suppose. But yeah, it's really frustrating because you can see what he's like with other dogs. I mean, he spends all day with other dogs at the farm. He doesn't go into savage mode and attack anybody, but he's walked past other dogs before on the lead, and you know, I've had to hold him back and he's going row, 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 row. Just, it looks so bad. So I need to work on that. I need to come up with some ideas, I think, to tackle that issue. Water levels are quite high today. Thankfully though, not so high that everything's overflowing, which means the paths have dried out just a little. Still incredibly muddy on my feet, and I have just scraped a load of mud off my feet, but it's not swamp mud, thankfully. Might go and give them all a run on this green over here. Okay, I've let them all off on here. It's a big open bit where they can just play. Bonnie! Hi! He's going to get caught up in that halty bit, isn't he? I need to... yeah. Come here! Let me sort that for you. Bonnie's made a friend. I'm thinking I should have put some makeup on. Then I could have done some of the Q&A questions for my Reiki channel. This would have been the perfect place to do it. Damn it. Forward planning pip. Anyway, maybe I should just go and find a quiet place in nature when I haven't got the dogs and the sun is shining. Maybe I'll do it on the farm somewhere during a lunch break. We'll see. I do need to do that. There's filming I need to do. Anyway, I'm just going to sit here and drink some tea by the side of the river, and they can have a run around and explore and a play, and I can keep an eye on them nice and easy. They've just had a nice play with that other dog that I filmed. There was about 3 dogs in the end, but yeah, having a nice play. The purchase versus purge update. I need to purge more because I haven't done very much. So this afternoon I need to go and find some bits to purge. If I thought about it, I could have put things in my car or in Kenzie's car and taken it all to the charity shop this afternoon, but I haven't. So that might be something I do when I come and get Kenzie later. I should do that, shouldn't I? I should actually bring some of the things that I've put in boxes and take it to charity shops. I'm not sure if the ones in town, some of them have specific days that they take stuff, and some of them have signs up saying they don't want any more, especially after Christmas. There is one place just outside of town that I think might work. Or, if need be, I could do it on Saturday because it's near where Kenzie works. I don't know, we'll see. I'll see how I'm feeling later. But I have purchased a tin sign for my van in a closing down sale. I will show it you in a picture. There you go. So I thought I needed it for my van. It was only a £5, it was in the sale. And the other thing I have purchased is a tall tripod with lights on. So Damon gave me a small tripod that I can use in Spog. But sometimes I find I need like a taller tripod when I want to do talking to the camera stuff. And with my like Reiki question and answer videos, I don't want to be like propping this camera up at funny angles. I want to actually have it on a tripod, and it's got all the lights and everything attached. It's not very big, it's, you know, it folds down quite small. It can also be used as a selfie stick. I'm hoping that I will use it because otherwise that's a waste. It was £19 something. I'll show it you when it arrives. I feel it is a necessary purchase for business purposes. I feel I can validate it as long as I use it. I've made myself a makeshift tripod with a tree branch. That's why it's all these tree branches here. I'm going to have a sip of my tea. What? It's not actually telling me what the temperature is. Why is that not? Oh, it is. It's just I can't see. 88 degrees. That would be too hot to drink. Might be too hot to drink. We'll see. Oh yeah, it's pretty hot. I might just leave that there a minute. So I'm going to perch that in the tree as well. Just need to find a little tree stand to cool my tea on. I mean, this is an amazing, what is it? What brand? Gourmet Max. It's a fantastic vacuum flask. It does keep it very hot. But the nice thing is you can see how hot. And then, have I lost it? Hope not. Oh, Kenzie bought me this. So Kenzie yesterday went to go and get, when we were at my parents', he went to go and get a meal deal in the evening from the garage, M&S garage. And on his way back, in the middle of the road, he found £30 folded up in the middle of the road. And he looked around, there was no one about, no one in the street. So he gained £30. Got a free meal deal and money in his pocket. This is a crunchy double chocolate. Never had one of these. Good boys. Something tells me Kenzie's car might need a bit of a car wash, so that's what I'm doing. Was where the learner plate was. That's better. Sparkly. Well, that was quite a queue at the car wash. It's now nearly 1:30 and I'm meant to be picking Kenzie up at 2:20. The one thing I do want to do though is drink a cup of tea. Only got halfway through my one in the thermos and then it started to taste a bit metallic-y. You know how they do in these things. So we'll have a fresh tea, but I'm also going to have to go. I half bleached my patio. I don't like using bleach out in the garden, but with all the dogs and all of the green that is growing all over the patio, it's actually becoming a little bit of a health hazard. 1, for wee, 2, for poo, 3, for the poo from all the starlings in the tree. My dad's going to come and help me just top the top of the conifer at the weekend. So that will be sorted before birds start nesting. And what number had I got to? 4, 5. It's slippy and dangerous. And I fell over last year, I think it was, or was it the year before? And bent my finger right back and thought I'd broken it because it literally went back like that. My whole hand went back and touched there. And that's why my wedding ring is no longer on my finger because I can't get it back on. We had to really force it off before all the swelling started and I haven't been able to get it back on. So, yeah, I don't want to slip. I don't want an excuse to slip. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take some bleach out. I'm going to take the broom out of the shed and attach the hose pipe, which is the most faffy thing we have to do, but because it's got to come all the way through the house because we only have a tap at the front. But it does the job. And I'm hoping the dogs will go and settle now because I don't want them anywhere near the bleach. So I had to be really firm with them when I did the other half of the garden. Okay, stop waffling, Pip. Tea has been made. Got half an hour to go and do the job. I did that end Friday. No, yeah, Friday maybe. And now I need to do this end. And I did do this, but it needs doing again. I think it needs some layers of de-greening. So, let's get some bleach down in some water and get scrubbing. It's now 2:40 and I suddenly realised what the time was at about 20 past when I should have been picking Kenzie up. So I messaged him and he's walked into town, and I was just passing him as he walked into Sainsbury's, and he just ran over to the car and asked me if I wanted anything. So he's going to get me a pot of fruit. And then, yeah, he's going to drive home. So I think I need a bath. Well, I know I need a bath. This hair needs sorting out. And I'm very grubby from dog walking and cleaning the garden. So I definitely need a nice soak in the bathtub. I'm going to go home, make a cup of tea for us both. Put some of my bath salts in that I bought the other day. I happened to go into TK Maxx when I was with Daryl and Keith. And you'll have probably seen the video, but I have a bit of an obsession with bath salts. They are very helpful in my aches and pains. They smell delish. And TK Maxx is really good for getting a good deal on bath salts. They're really good. The expensive brands are like half price. So I stock up when I'm near a TK Maxx, and then they keep me going for a little bit longer. So hopefully I've got a good few months worth supply of bath salts now, and I'm going to go home, choose which one I would like to use on today's soak, and then mermaidify myself with a cup of tea, bath salts, maybe my fruit pot that Kenzie's getting me, and just relax. And I'll probably do some editing while I'm in the bath. And then at 6 o'clock I need to go and see a client. So Lee will be home by then. I'll have a nice cup of tea with Lee. I picked up some meals yesterday in Aldi, so I don't need to think about cooking anything. There's plenty of bits floating around the house that can be thrown together for whatever it is Kenzie and Lee want. I think Lee's got sausage and mash tonight, and maybe he wants some mushy peas with it. And I think Kenzie's actually got, I think I got him a pasta meal, sausage pasta, chorizo pasta, something like that. So he'll probably have that. But I say that, he's now having a very late lunch because he's just getting himself a meal deal. I don't know, we'll see. Right, that's enough waffling. I'll see you lot after my bath. It's 7:30. I am back from seeing a client about some work. This is pet sit work. Anyway, two lovely dogs, two lovely labs. I'm now going to have this sweet potato salad. I've added some cheese to it. It's got a sauce, which I think is some sort of soy sauce. It's got all sorts of quinoa, sweet potato, edamame beans, carrots, spinach, bean sprouts, I think, or something. Anyway, all sorts of stuff, red cabbage. And I'm very much looking forward to eating it. But before I start eating, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, you lovely lot. I'll see you all in the next vlog.